Hey guys, welcome back to the scariest episode of Round the Twist.
I feel like first we should give context as to what
Round the Twist is an Australian, is or was, I think that's what it was,
Probably
an
was.
Australian kids TV show.
Jesus.
God, it's about a family who live in coastal Australia in a lighthouse.
Mm-hmm. Strange things happen as they go around the twist.
Yeah, so there's like
The twist, I think, refers to the lighthouse because it has a twisty
staircase
oh golly
to get up to the top.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's this one episode where I can't remember exactly what happened, but basically the thing that scared the crap out of me was that this monster is made out of rubbish or like fluff from a vacuum cleaner bag or something like that, and it just kind of kept on sucking up things. And it's just kind of this big grey collection of rubbish with red eyes.
Okay.
And that scared the crap out. I think it's just like made like a sucking vacuum noise, and it's pretty scary.
I don't remember that episode particularly. I remember bits and bobs of many episodes. By the way, it was live action for anyone that was wondering. I remember one episode, I think it was even a two-parter, and I think it's one of the most infamous episodes because it has the weirdest fucking concept of all time. You might, I don't know if you remember this one. So there's, because it's a family, like there's the boy character who's...
The Bronsons, aren't they?
I don't
Or is that one of the, I think, the little kid's called Bronson.
Maybe.
I think so.
Anyway, he wants to be a swimmer. He wants to be in this big swimming competition.
Who does?
The little boy.
Alright.
So he can't swim very well, but it's so difficult to describe this episode. It's so weird. He is in a he's fucking around with his friends like after school or something, and they're like having a pissing competition. Everything I'm about to say is real, by the way. I'm not going to exaggerate anything.
No.
It's going to sound like what the fuck, but I trust you. Trust me, this is really what happens. They're having a pissing competition, and he pisses somewhere or something, and a fucking little fish swims up his piss stream and into his dick. This is not an exaggeration. Again,
yeah, that really starts to remind me of the sort of stuff that happened in that show. Because it's all taken from the children's books that I read from, by Morris Gleitzman and Paul Jennings. Morris Gleitzman wrote the stories that were the basis of the show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they're all based on books, and he probably wrote original episodes of the show as well. Oh, in fact, there is one episode that I actually remember because I know I read the story, and then I was like, oh, hey, that's a story from one of the books. So, yeah. So he has a fish into his dick.
Yeah, so now he has a fish in his dick, and he has trouble figuring it out and stuff like that. But basically, they discover that the fish is like magic, because of course it is. And
it went into his dick, so of course it's magic.
Well, yeah, swam up his pee stream into his dick. This I can't. The thing is like saying this out loud, it just doesn't make sense. Yeah. Okay, and it doesn't. You know, you'd be right if you thought this is the stupidest and weirdest thing I've ever heard. You would have that. That is 100% legitimate. But at the time, you just didn't think about it. It swims up his dick. He's got it in his dick. It's weird. It makes his dick helicopter around. Yeah. This is, again, not a lie. But then they discover that it makes his dick helicopter around so fast that it makes him swim super fast.
Oh. Yeah.
Is it ringing a bell for you?
A little bit.
And yeah, he uses it to enter a competition. Where he swims real fast and he wins, and I think he like swims into the middle of the ocean or some shit like that. I don't remember anything else that happens. I just remember the concept that yes, he had a fish in his dick, and it was like a two-parter or something as well. Oh god, I don't know how to get up this. This is really hard. So yeah, that's Round the Twist, guys.
You can't do like a spinny jump.
It's really hard to control. I can probably do it, but like it's real easy to fall off. I fell off doing it before. Yeah, like this. Oh god.
But the family was the mum and dad, and was there a mum?
I think so. I remember. So there was like the bad guys. I don't remember who they were.
Yeah,
but they were like always. I think one of them was like trying to marry her or something. Maybe I'm getting things mixed up.
Yeah, there's like the woman and the man. They're both evil.
Maybe.
Well, they're not. They're not
because they were
evil,
trying to like buy the lighthouse or something.
Yeah.
I think, but they were like, "No, it's our home."
But the dad's got curly hair.
Yeah,
and
I remember he had a very distinct look.
Yeah. So yeah, and then he had
This episode's called Round the Twist, by the way, Stephanie. In case.
a son and a daughter, and then a little boy, and I think that his name was Bronson. And so he was always like the lovable one, but I guess because if you watch it when you're a kid, you can sympathize with the kid.
I'm sorry, I have to take my time on these things. I'm really nervous.
I wish I remember what there was a story that I read that went into that show, but I don't remember. But it's just, I think it was just the way that it was interpreted. The story was interpreted for the show.
Mm-hmm.
Because like, in the show, there's all these characters, and they all have to be in the episode. But in this, if you actually read the original story, you go, well, it shouldn't be. Not even.
Oh, Mario!
What's Round the Twist book?
Do you have a Round the Twist book here?
I don't, but it would be in the actual, like, these other books by this author. So,
Morris Gleisman.
Morris Gleisman.
Morris fucking fights me. Fight me, Morris Gleisman. Jesus Christ.
I don't think that it was by him. There must have been a Paul Jennings book. So I'll have to find one of the children's books by Paul Jennings.
Man, they were the shit back in the day.
What?
Paul Jennings, Morris Gleisman.
Yeah.
Remember Andy Griffiths?
Yeah.
He was my favourite. I like the Just books. The bad book.
I don't know if I have too many of these. I don't even know if I have one or not. So, Hedley Hopkins.
For anyone that's wondering, Mabeanie is currently standing up looking for his bookshelf for books. It's you might even hear the pages flicking.
Yeah, so if we
just watch me and my me slowly climbing this fucking insurmountable
the ASMR thing.
That's
This is flicking the pages. Yeah, it's by Paul Jennings.
Okay.
So of course I loved it. So that, because I was thinking, well, hang on, if I recognise the story, it must have been from a Paul Jennings book, because I don't have that many multi-story Morris Gleisman books. So it must be from Uncollected or something like that, or Unreal.
What are you doing? Sorry.
Ugh. There's Paul Jennings basic. There are some books that pretty much defined my childhood.
Mm-hmm.
I think the ones that most did it is the Dead series by Mo Simons.
Whoops.
And
I didn't get that one.
And
fuck, what am I at?
she just wrote the story of a boy called Danny Thompson.
Uh-huh.
And he had strange feelings for one of his childhood friends, who's a girl called Mandy Miller. And so that helped me go through childhood a little bit.
Oh yeah.
From like basically
You
she
and
wrote
your little crushes.
yeah. So that when they happened, I went, okay, I know what's going on here. I got I got a crush on this girl, but she described it as you get a hot and cold feeling. I never understood that.
I think it
still
just
don't.
means a weird tingling feeling,
Yeah.
like a strange feeling.
Mm.
So a weird way of describing it, but I know what it means.
Yeah.
Butterflies, butterflies in the stomach,
Mm.
nervousness.
Yeah.
That'd be my guess.
Mm.
Something like kind of hot and cold feeling typically means like indescribable, I guess.
Yeah.
Because love is a thing that is like a magic thing. It's not due to a chemical balance in your brain and hormones and all that.
Mm.
I'm being overly cynical about love right now. Don't mind me. If I die, I gotta do everything again. I know. I didn't grab the 1-up because I'm a dum-dum. There is a 1-up on these things, I'm pretty sure. But it's not easy, okay? There might be one here. I don't know.
Really hope so.
Well, maybe I won't die, huh?
Yeah, well, I mean...
Maybe you should have some confidence in me. Oh, God. But yeah, Round the Twist, that's the real Australian national anthem.
Yeah.
I feel like I do know the name for the Australian national. I should, but I don't.
Well, I know the words. I can't remember the name
Yeah,
of
I
the
know
song.
the words.
Advance Australia Fair.
Ah, there you go. Because it's in the lyrics. That's
Yeah.
why I was thinking. You just had to go through it. Australians, let us rejoice, for we are. Look at this fucking spinning atrocity. Oh, God.
Why is it so fast?
I don't know. I still got to go up all this first as well. You see, there's more going on. Alright, let's go. Alright, cool. That angle was just not good enough.
Yep.
And that's game over, I do
much
believe.
Angle. An angle in my dangle.
Alright, so here's what I'm thinking. Next time I'll just be back at this fucking thing.